People are coming and going all the time. I don't know who's going to come on in. I can't turn this camera around unless I turn the laptop around to show you. But I'm in the lobby of a hotel, so I'm required by law to have a mask on if I'm in a public spot. So yeah, I kind of have to. But yeah, how you doing, Paul? You got here quick. You must be not doing anything right now, Paul. It's just you and I right now, just talking. I'm still getting ready. Oh, I'm sorry. There's more people here. I was looking in the wrong spot. There's 7 people here. Hello, everyone. What's everyone up to? How is Wonder Hussy? She's doing well. I just spoke with her yesterday. Zutman. How's everyone doing? We got 7 people here. How's everyone today? Happy Tuesday. I just released my video early today. I just kind of felt in the mood to just get that going rather than wait till tomorrow. I got a lot of things going on tomorrow, so I'm running around everywhere. So I decided to release the video today in hopes that I could relax and enjoy the night. And possibly get you guys' feedback on what you guys think the quality looks like. Now, I think it's very acceptable now for a camera that's from 2011. Yeah, I spent a lot of money on the camera when it was new. I believe I bought it and it was about $800. And the camera I'm actually, the lens that I'm actually using is the kit lens that came with the camera. Oh yeah, please give me a thumbs up for, just trying this. I can't give my own self thumbs up, apparently. I don't see it any way I can. Send feedback. Probably not. That'd probably be a bad thing. So speaking of Wonder Hussy, how is Wonder Hussy? It's funny you ask because I'm going on a hike or an adventure more than a hike with Wonder Hussy and hopefully some other YouTubers as well. And we'll see how that goes. It's kind of a last minute thing, but Wonder Hussy has signed on for the overall details of it so far. So we'll updates to follow. I think that's going to happen within the next 2 weeks. Is my chat just not working? Or are you guys can you guys hear me? Can you guys tell that I'm talking? Yeah, thumbs up. One more thumbs up. 3 minutes in, and I got 3 responses here. I don't know what's going on. I'm concerned because I'm not seeing the normal chat. But I guess it's because people think that I'm going to be on later. This is just very impromptu. Have any of you guys watched the Fat Thor? Thank you, sir. Have any of you guys watched today's video that I released just today, within the last hour? So give me some feedback on what you guys think the quality looked like. If you've watched it, if not, then do that at a later time. We're busy talking live about the video you guys haven't watched. That didn't make any sense. Okay, well, shoot. Man, oh my shells. Yeah, I think it's going to be a 2 or 3 day adventure in the middle of nowhere. Kind of on a scavenger hunt, but not really. I can't give out too much more detail than what I've given you. But it's going to be a fun little explore, and I hope to get some pretty good footage from that. I'm pretty on my toes with how the gimbal, camera, lens, myself, we're all cooperating. Headset camera updated their firmware. Get things really tucked away. So I'm really excited that I'm up to speed right now because this next adventure. But for me, I have high expectations. I'm actually organizing the thing, so we'll see where it goes. I'm definitely going, but as far as the footage goes, I'm pretty well practiced. But this current setup with the gimbal and how I'm using the mic, completely untested in live situation. I just did that video I released today, like the setup I'd be using on this next adventure. Got a couple of ones in between, but specifically I have this one targeted because of the landscape I'm going to be in is going to be absolutely beautiful. So I really wanted to make sure I got my my camera dialed in. It seems to be dialed in now, so I'm pretty happy. How's everyone doing? All 7 of you. Well, hats off for showing up on a Tuesday, working overtime on Eminence Front X5 channel. That's hilarious. Can you guys? Hopefully you can hear me okay. This is a pretty darn good mic. So there we go. Fiddling with the. How far over does this go? Okay. I'm framing the shot here, so guess I can move this closer. Yeah. Sitting pretty far away from the table, I guess. I'm using the laptop camera to get these beautiful close-ups of me. Long day in editing. I almost don't like editing. You're turning into a night person, Fat Thor. Thank you, Pat, for responding. Yeah, there's a pretty big accident outside here. The highway, was it 378, the one that goes out to Shoshone, the Charles Brown Freeway, and 160, there was a pretty bad accident. Whoa, that was me shaking the table because I'm Mr. Shaky Legs right now. Or jumpy legs. Busy legs. There you go. Well, thought I'd pop on, see who's here. All 7 of you. Hello. What are these menus over here? What do these do? They're inactive right now. What's the temperature here? It's not 64 degrees. That's old info. Hold on. I'm not hooked up. Here we go. Hold on. One second. I'll get the temperature question here. It's still the last question, so here we go. I'm refreshing the Pahrump parameters. Of course, all my YouTube alerts are going off like crazy right now. It's 90 degrees outside. Yesterday was, I would say, about 5 degrees cooler than it was today. It was actually pretty nice last night. But it heated up very quickly today, and I think the expected forecast for the next couple of days is supposed to level off right around 90 degrees, I think. Let me check here. By Saturday, we're going to reach up to about 102 degrees. So it's about 91 today, 97 tomorrow, 100 degrees on Thursday and Friday. So back to normal pretty quickly, I guess. Sorry, I'm reading the weather for this area right now. I haven't been watching too closely because I've been sticking close to Pahrump, but I do have plans to exit town here soon, so. But I got a lot of planning to do on this next trip, and it's gonna be exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be cool. Social distancing is not really an issue. Everyone that has been invited on this adventure has their own vehicle. We're all pretty secluded. We all have masks, so I'm sorry. I keep rocking this table, as you can tell. My apologies. I don't mean to make anyone seasick. Primarily me, or especially me. Yeah, that would not be good. Getting sick like that on camera. That time that Sarah lost her key, looking at the airplane wreck. Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh, Fat Thor. I don't think no, I don't think Wonder Hersey is going to be back yet, Fat Thor, and I'm pretty positive about that, and I can't give out exactly why. Hey, Desert Rain. Desert Rain. Hey, very cool Joshua Tree, huh? There's a lot of abandoned mines and mill sites out in Joshua Tree. Is that correct? Do you know? Thinking? Oh, well, I know she won't be back because I'm meeting her on her way back. Does, I don't think I'm giving out enough information to get myself in trouble with that. So I'm meeting her halfway to our location, our destination, I should say. Well, Fat Thor, I don't think I don't know if I'll be able to make it, but I'll have to get back to you, and I will. I've been very lax in getting back to anyone because I've been really busy with. I've been doing a lot more video. I'm starting to do a daily vlog or a more multi, not multi, 2 or 3 times a week. I'm going to do a vlog, and it's about my current state, what I'm going to be doing, uh, channel wise, stuff like that. It's all going to be on my Patreon page, and I started that today. Hey Tom, how you doing, man? Well, I'm doing a daily, not a daily vlog. It's more like a whenever I have time. So it's going to be once, twice, 3 times a week. I just put the first one up yesterday, and it's going to be a recurring thing. It's going to be something that you can only see and get through. Um, um, I don't like how it's green on this side of my screen. Is it green like over here? It's the lens, I think. It's really strange. It's bothering me because my hand. You see how it turns green? Anyway. Tom, I'm doing dandy. I've been very busy behind the computer here. Near Winter Valley. Interesting. Does it rain? Do you go out to mines quite a bit? Do you do a lot of exploring? Do you have your own channel? Uh, well, I haven't gotten back to you yet, Thor. I mean, come on, give me some time. I might be doing some other explore things. I haven't finalized everything yet with what's going on. So give me some time. But yeah, pizza does sound good. You know, I mean, how can you pass up pizza? You can see the green tinge, huh? It's the camera lens, the stinking. It, it's old laptop technology. You're lucky to be getting an image at all from this thing. Yeah. My ugly mug broke the camera. I've had tape over this camera since I first bought it. I've only used the camera since I've started this channel, and only during live chats recently. So it's never really been used. It's the first time I've ever seen a blue light up, next to the camera when it's running. So yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's hot. Well, I'm interested in that Joshua Tree area. Is the reason why I was asking Desiree. Rick, how you doing? Rick Phillips. You're not late. No one knew I was doing this. Oh, hike number 3. Hey, Rick, what did you think of the quality between hike 1, 2, and 3? The video quality should have gotten better to the point where, hike 3 is like, okay, Larry caught up to where he should be at. I got some other tricks going on too. Through editing and using that gimbal, you can play with certain things in editing, and I'm having fun with that. I'm discovering cool things to do in editing. Yeah, I'm having a blast with that gimbal, folks. It's one of those upgrades that it's going to be hard to really surpass, and the upgrade that's given me to the channel. It really sets the quality of the video I want to be shooting in the middle of nowhere. And I think the only thing that's really, really clamping me down is the lens that I'm using. I really need to get a different lens. If you guys want to help contribute to that, I definitely need help with that. So. Matter of fact, here's my donation accepted by PayPal. Don't do it here, but if you want to donate to helping me achieve that goal of like $300 to get that lens, I'm putting it in the details here. There you go. If you guys want to do that, awesome. If not, I understand too. It's really tough, but man, I really need that lens. It's really bothering me now. Because the run and gun, you kind of need to use that autofocus, but if you can get away from that, get a wider lens, more open lens, you don't have to use that focus so much. Just put it on infinity and run and gun. That's kind of what I did with my current lens on hike 3, but it was still not adequate enough. I wasn't shooting at the right not frame rate, shutter speed. So yeah, I should have been shooting differently, but I did that on purpose. The whole video shot at one speed, and I'm very happy with the output of that. But I wish I could do better with that. Yeah, Fat Thor, I actually went to that location. The location's still there. You can still see where the phone booth was. I went there with Wonder Hussy, actually. It was a 4-day, 5-day Mojave road trip. Mojave road trip. We did go to that location. It was pretty cool. Okay, Paul. It's been a long day for some of us, apparently. Yeah, the booth is gone. Matter of fact, the pole is virtually almost ready to fall over. That used to be right next to the phone booth. That probably had the power and cable going up to the telephone pole. But the booth itself, no longer. You can't call it. Um, I guess it was for the cinder mine that was close by. That was the primary use for um, that telephone. I'm in the lounge. It's kind of nice having that in the background there. The lounge. You're with Larry in the lounge. Looks like I'm in a little square box. I'm actually in a pretty big lobby. It's me and one other coworker, not coworker, but a person working down the way there. Ever been to the integration? I don't understand what you mean, Thor. Kind of is a buzzkill, isn't it? Desert rain, no kidding. Well, don't give away secrets. That's Integraton. I, well, I don't think I've been to it, so or know where it's at. So big negatory on that, Fat Thor. I thought Death Valley Jim wasn't he the explorer guy or the guy who would take tourists on adventures for money into national parks? And I think he got kind of in trouble for that. Isn't that what happened? Is that the same person? I don't give out any desert secrets. I just talk about the history basically and the way people scratch the earth to make money, and how companies took what these people getting out of the earth and making even more money off of that. So yeah, not really big on going into mines as much as seeing some of the woodwork that goes on and the different types of or different shapes of the tunnels. That's interesting. But what really interests me are the mills, old mills. And I hear through through a good friend of mine on Facebook, Gary, that there's an actual working stamp mill out there, and I can go see that sometime. I'm thinking about trying to go do that. Sarah's been everywhere, but she hasn't been to this adventure I'm planning up, and she signed on to do it. I got an okay from her yesterday. Waiting for some other people to sign on, but if they don't, it was just going to be her and I at the start anyway. So we've done this many times, so but I'm looking forward to it. It's coming up in the next couple of weeks. Oh, no kidding. I think I have seen Sarah's pictures of that. It looks like a UFO. Oh yeah, does it rain? That's if you're really good at reading landscapes, you should be able to tell where both Sarah and myself are through the clues we give in our videos if we really want that to happen. With a DSLR camera or even with a standard cell phone on manual mode, you can overexpose, even in post, you can overexpose the image so that you're blurring out that background skyline to give a clue of where you're at. But there are things you can do. But yeah, we don't give out exact directions, especially. Hey, Kenny, how you doing? We don't give out exact locations of where we're at, unless it's like a museum or something. I think we're all adults here. Kenny, how you doing tonight? Tom, how you doing tonight? Yes, I'm playing with the laptop, moving it slightly. I'm also slouching very low in the chair. A long day sitting here. I spent the entire freaking day sitting in this chair, editing. But I'm putting up my first personal vlog went up today on Patreon. Tom, you may have gotten an alert that I posted. Check it out sometime. Yeah, put that up. I'm going to be doing more personal vlogs every other day, every 2 to 3 times a week, kind of thing at first. But it's supposed to turn into a daily thing. 5-10 minutes, just talk about what's going on, immediate things going on, stuff like that. Tom, you're right. Brittany, how you doing? I don't RV man 60. Once in a while, I'll stay here. Not often. See that or drive, an hour to go to a shower. But they allow me to use their lobby anytime I want. It's 24/7. I get to use their Wi-Fi for free. It's a great little lobby. This whole cafeteria, which is COVID-19 closed, they allow me to come back in the corner and just sit and use their Wi-Fi as needed. If I advertise with them a little bit, so it's a kind of a working trade. They allow me to use your pool as well, so it's a super big bonus for me. Speaking of which, it's 7:30. They close the pool at 9. Yeah, it's really cool. They're really good people here. So yeah, this is the Holiday Inn in Pahrump. Good people, good rates. You get 20% off if you mention my channel name, or if you mention, I believe, Wonderhussey's name, channel name. Either one, 20% off. It's a great deal. 20% off. That's pretty significant, especially if you're on a budget. Especially. 20 people here. Holy Toledo. Thank you, everyone, for joining. It's impromptu, not scheduled. No one knew this was happening. Just thought I'd turn it on. Been here all day. Thought I'd, end the day by talking to you folks. Getting caught up on your week. You guys all working now? Who's working? Thumbs up if you're working. Give me a thumbs up on the chat. And if you haven't given me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up. There's 19 people. We only got 16 thumbs up. Come on. We can do better than that. Come on. This one's extra nice, Tom. It's fairly new, so yeah, I definitely like it. Okay, we got one thumbs up there. Retired? No problem. Retired is working, if you ask me. So that should be a thumbs up. We're all retired, really, if you think about it. We just work in between when we're retired. So, like, the weekends, like part-time retired. Okay, so it's not exactly the same, but you know what I mean. We're all kind of retired. And when you're retired, you have to work on keeping busy, or else you go insane. Thanks for the thumbs up, everyone. Thank you. It's more work being retired. I mean, I've never worked harder in my life. Well, I'm not really retired, but I'm you guys know what I'm talking about. My only income is what's happening with this YouTube channel. Thanks, guys. Yeehaw, we're at 20. And yes, I like that. I like that level of attendees versus thumbs up. This always goes up and down. People just drop in to see what's going on. I threw this up on my Facebook page, hoping people will come out over here and check out what's going on. That's a lifetime. 15 years, that's a whole lifetime. That's forever. Anyway, it's been pretty hot today. It's been very windy past couple days. Very, very windy. Yeah, channel, if you're really on top of it, is almost a 24-hour job. You work when no one's looking. That's fucking funny. That's hilarious, Annie. RV Man 60. Yes, you can do very well at YouTube. You have to be very diversified. You can't just rely on Google AdSense to carry the way. It just doesn't work. You have to diversify. Some people do it through merchandise like T-shirts, hats, stuff like that. I don't personally do that. I primarily rely on Patreon to really float the boat. I also have really looked at what I was doing with my videos and how I'm going to be doing videos in the future. I rejigged it. In other words, it shouldn't really show a lot on the outcome of the video or the output of the video, the product that I would deliver to you folks. It just makes it faster, more efficient on my side. Does that make sense? It's more efficient to get you content faster. I should be able to give you guys content every day. And that's kind of the goal. I'm following the clues that I'm seeing from a very good friend of mine and channel owner called, Wonderessy Adventures. She's doing a hell of a job. Hats off to her. I'm really watching what she does. It's fascinating to watch what she does as a business on YouTube. Everyone's saying that, Fat Thor. Everyone's saying, I hope Larry just keeps on doing this. Of course I'm going to keep on doing this. Of course I'm going to keep on doing this. What's going to stop me? Anyway, yeah. If anyone would like to help with funding of that lens, I'm trying to get a $300 lens going here. If you want to help fund that, here's where to do that. The donations will be accepted through PayPal. Please do that there. It would be much appreciated. I'm trying to get a wider angle, wider aperture lens for the camera. That's quieter as well, so I can use autofocus more. With the gimbal light, when it's on, you don't really want to be messing with the camera. It gets it all out of kilter. It's all wobbly. Anyway, long story short, I'm trying to find out ways to shorten that gap of not having it and having it. I'm done seeing everyone doing that, making it look easy with that type of lens. It's the what lens is that? 1 second here. How do I do this? Move this over here. What's this? Sorry, guys. That's what I understood. Okay, so I was right. Thank you, Fat Thor, for the $4.99. That's mighty nice of you, sir. Yeah, he got busted for that, so you can't really do that, you know. It, bad idea, Gene. You don't take people out into the desert like that. I don't do it. If you want to go camping with me, that's a different story. You know, show up, have set up your camp, and just go camping. That's completely different. That's not like sightseeing in the remote parts of the desert. You know, boondocking kind of places, free camping, dispersed camping, I think is what they're calling it. Thank you again, Fat Thor. That was very, very kind of you, sir. And he got banned. That's what that's. I think Sarah told me about that, and yeah, it's an interesting little story. I remember it being fairly intriguing. Hi, everyone. 20 people here. Hello. Thanks for showing up, everyone, for this not being announced. I'm still doing my normal every day or my every week Saturday live feed. This Saturday will be 4th of July, same time, 4th of July, Saturday, at 7 p.m. Pacific. Can you guys hear that lobby background music? Hopefully you can't. I cannot stand wearing this mask. I really can't. Just out of respect. Okay, good. Well, it's almost as fine, as long as it's not overwhelming. I think it's Bruce Springsteen. I don't know. I mean, I love Bruce, but I don't know who this is, actually. I'm probably wrong. It's probably not Bruce. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Well, good. I don't have to worry about that audio level. It's really coming from the next lobby over. I'm part of the cafe, which is a lower ceiling, so it kind of echoes in here. It's all right. So I'm really kind of excited about my next adventure, kind of scheduled out and moving forward. Hello from Wisconsin. Outside. All right. I've been to Wisconsin many times over the years. Many, many times. Man, it must be getting really warm out in Wisconsin. Yeah. I love the summers out there. Going up the Wisconsin River. Skiing on the river up there. There's a really cool bar you could only get to if you had a boat. That was cool. Beers and curds. Cheese curds. $8 years, nice. Yeah, we'll get busted if we don't wear our mask in public. The Dells, I've not been to the Dells. No, sir, I have not, Fat. Cool outside. Kettle Mountain Forest. What state is that in? Black River Falls. Oh, we all flew into Milwaukee, made it over to Madison a couple times, made it up to, oh man, what was it called? Point Stevens. It's north of Wisconsin, north of Milwaukee. I've also been down to Chicago a number of times. Green Bay. What's that place called? Way over on the near. What's that town called near closest to Twin Cities? Before you go into Twin Cities, I forgot the name of that place. Whitewater. Town Brown. Pat, you like your beers. I have to tell you. Below zero. What, did they pay you extra? The news must go on. Deliver papers and below zero, man. They better tip you really well. Darl, I did. Thank you so much for your information. I just read that today. Thank you very much for that. I'll definitely follow up on that. I'll let you know what happens. I'll give it a shot. You know, it's worth a shot. I mean, you can't make this overnight. I mean, you can try, but it would look kind of contrived. This has been a slow grow, naturally grown channel with the X5 as a centerpiece. So yeah, I'm going to give it a shot. So thank you very much for that. Well, that, to be honest with you, beer is because people wanted to live and not die from like drinking bad water. I look at the mic thinking you guys are going to be in there and you're going to poke your head out or something. I mean that, Thor. Didn't they use the fermenting process of beer in the first place to really kind of clean the water? Thank you. Yeah, the subscribers have been increasing lately, and I can't figure out why. Yes, that's right. Here's the donation thing is always at the bottom of my descriptions now for all my videos. And there it is again. If you guys are at all interested in helping me get this $300 lens. It's a used lens. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get this Tamron wide angle lens. I think it's a 12 by 10 by 18, 10 to 18. Excuse me, 10 to 18 wide angle low light lens. I'm trying to get that. It's quieter. Anyway, that's what the donation is all about today. If you guys can help with that at all, that would be great. Oh, cool. So you recognize that spot. And you watched all three, Patty. That's great. Okay, so Lark, 518 photo. Hello, how you doing? Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. Hey, Patty, you watched all three. The first one, kind of weird, getting used to the gimbal. Video was mediocre, if at best. Number two, video was a little bit better. I was a little bit better with the gimbal, but still overall it needed some improvement. Three, I think I nailed it. Give me your feedback. Give me your feedback. If you've watched all three, did I not get it on the third? Oh yeah, that spot. If you're talking about where that pool is, that sit down spot at the very top, just underneath where the source is. Wow, that's a meditation spot. But I've got even a better spot, and I've not done a video there yet. And I'm thinking about doing that tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a video there at my next meditation spot. I call it my Fortress of Solitude. It's in Tacoma, actually. Robert, if you like distilled spirits, do you like gin? I'm a big gin fan myself. I like the Hendrix gin. I'm a big fan of. I like beers if you're just hanging out, watching a game or something. Beer is good. Playing pool, gin. Gin. Buckets of gin, please. The better the gin, the less crap in it. I just like gin on the rocks, actually, just plain and simple. Tito's vodka? I've got to try that. I've never heard of that. Did you find all the white poles, Patty? Oh my gosh. Debbie Wagstaff shows up. You have a few bottles of Bombay just sitting around. See, that wouldn't happen for me. Why do you have a few bottles? Like, oops, I bought 3 bottles by accident. Okay, great, Patty. Thank you. You like the color? You like the resolution? Uh, Keto diet plan. That's funny. It's fun reading this stuff. I always think I have to be so active on this, but hopefully you guys understand. It's just hanging out. Did I have a few drinks before I went on? Like water? Yes. Oh, it's 7:47. So yeah, it's way past 4:20. But I think that's what Debbie's referring to. I've been working my butt off on the behind this, sitting in this chair right here all day today. So yeah, it's been a long day. For those who are just joining, I'm almost at 29 people here. Hey, I'm looking for donations through PayPal. Here's the donation link for donations to help close the gap on a $300 purchase of the new lens for the DSLR. It's the Tamron lens. Let me see if I can find that. One second here. The Tamron lens. Let's see here. Google. Tamron. Here, I think just images will be fine. But yeah, you guys get the idea. It's the Tamron. Robert, thank you. Thank you for the coffee, Robert. That's what I'm looking to get. The Tamron 10. Oh, it's 10-24 millimeters. Sorry. It's the F mount for the Nikon. And let's see, is this it? Tamron USA? Yeah, here we go. And here's here's the actual link to the actual what you call it lens from Tamron. And Tamron, if you're watching this and you want to donate a lens to the channel, it would be much appreciated. Camp Beetles. Is it Beetles? Yeah, Camp Beetles. Where do I go exploring when the desert heat gets extreme? Well, I don't go into the desert. It's kind of off limits. I got into trouble once out in the desert, and I plan on never doing that again. I go up in elevation, or I primarily go up in elevation, or I stick to museums, which I have a few coming up. I've only done one museum. It was down in Tucson, Arizona. I believe it was the Pima Air Museum. And I love doing those, and I had a blast doing it. I just haven't been back to another museum, so I have two picked out. So I'll be doing this shortly. Lark 518 photo, cool. You use do you use that very lens? Lark, that is, sorry. You're a bit pasty, Robert. That's freaking funny. It's hard to breathe out of these masks sometimes. Like to inhale, and that happens. It gets sucked into my mouth, and it stops all the inhalation. Oh, you have a full frame. This would not work for you. So, Lark, if you have one, you don't need it. Just send it my way. But I am looking for donations. If you guys have that with you, within you to do that, I am looking for donations to help close that gap to buying this $300 lens. It's normally a $500 lens, but used you can buy them for about $300. You know, Robert, I've never really thought of that. I don't know why. That's a good idea. I should do a whole video there. I hang out there enough. You can still go to the pools. I don't think there's a lot of people there. You just can't go to the mud baths. But I think they're open. I don't know. The sign's really confusing. Man, yeah, wearing these masks is something else. If you have a hard time breathing, these masks are hard to breathe out of. I have this P100 mask. It's a 3M mask. You can buy it like Home Depot. They have replaceable filters. They're way more efficient, and they're easier to breathe out of. I'm telling you. And the when you breathe, when you exhale, instead of going up your eyes here and fogging out your glasses, they have this exhaust port coming out right out the front, facing straight down. It's a brilliant mask. You just can't talk with it. See, this one you can transmit pretty well. With that mask on, it's very muffled. Which channel am I looking at? I'm looking at the. Hold on a second. I'm looking at that Tamron, the F-mount Tamron. That's the crop sensor lens. It's as cheap as I'm going to find for what I need to use it for. Hey, Fat Thor, isn't there a Airbnb out in Chicopa where it's all like RVs and stuff, old trailers? I think that's out there. I would love to check that out. I think Sarah's done a video out there, but I would really like to go out there and be fun to go on a date there sometime. I think. I don't know. Yeah, I think Sarah. I'm gonna have to hit Sarah up and ask her where that's at. I think it's in the Chicopa Heights area. Ghost Town guy, how you guys doing? Hey, if any of you guys have any channels, do you have an Explore channel, an Adventure channel? You do, give a big thumbs up if your name is the channel that you're from. Does that make any sense? Give yourself a shout out is what I'm asking you guys to do. Please. And if you want, describe what your channel is. We all want to know. Oh, so Debbie, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that would be cool. It's a cool place. I'd love to do a video there. It looks very photogenic at night. The colors, the lights, different shapes of the I guess the trailers. I don't know. The trailers, the places. Sorry, I just hit the microphone. Anyway, I'd like to check that place out. You have a crop sensor, Lark. But yes, guys, I'm looking for this lens, and one way to get me there is to ask for some donations to see if I can bridge that gap. And it's for this lens. Well, I have not. And again, this is my donations link for any kind of help that you guys can relay in closing that gap to $300 on that new lens. Use new lens. I don't have a lot of time these days to start looking at new channels, believe it or not, but I will definitely check out abandoned and forgotten places. As a matter of fact, let me. Why can't I just select that? That's weird. Okay, so I'll copy that. I'm looking it up right now as you guys look at me. I'm on YouTube right now. There it is. Oh yeah, I've watched this guy's videos. Yeah, I'm actually yeah. Yes, I've watched his videos. Bill, you're not late. First off, you're never late. And Bill, it is Tuesday, and Bill, you were not notified. This is impromptu. I do this once in a while. I get bored and I turn the live chat on and see who all walks in. We got 25 people in here. Thank you, everyone, and thank you for the thumbs up, everyone. Thank you very much. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, please. I enjoy the thumbs up. But Bill, You're in good company. Everyone's confused. This was just impromptu. No one knew but me. Ghost town guy. I've been to a lot of ghost towns in this area. I hear it's a great place to stay. You can't hear the background music? Shafter, California. Okay. That's freaking funny, Kenny. You're kidding me. Is that your channel name, Michael? The Shoshone Inn looks great. Not right now for Death Valley Ghost Towns because it's too hot. Don't want to risk my life providing videos to YouTube. I do not get out anywhere to any kind of shows lately. Hike 3 is Hike 3 I liked. I liked editing Hike 3. I had a lot of interaction. You'll see I spent a lot of time on that. Or maybe not, I don't know. But you'll see I throw in a lot of my own commentary. Like, how can I not read that sign correctly? I think it was just too hot. It said foot traffic, it didn't say no foot traffic. I mean, come on. What's going on with Larry? I was watching that going, what? You brain dead? What happened to you, man? It was funny. You guys know what I'm talking about. You can laugh with me. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch Hike 3 for Shoshone today. Yeah, I had a good time making that video today. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. And more's coming. I had a good time making the whole thing. So I learned a lot from Wonder Hussey and how to put these things together. She's a great friend. Okay, guys. I gotta go fix some dinner. And I've had a great time talking to you folks. I'll be back on 4th of July. I'll be back on another live stream. Probably sitting right here at this very table. Unless you guys have any questions for me. But hopefully you guys can help me with the donations once again. Whoops. Before I leave, don't forget, that's not what I was trying to do. This is what I was trying to do. I don't know. Am I going to make it to the pool or not? I don't think so. It's 8 o'clock. I don't want to be rushed. Anyway, I got to get some food. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. I gotta figure out how to turn this damn live stream off. It's always a pain in the ass. I mean, rear. Do I want to end? No, it says, are you sure? Are you sure you want to end your stream? It's a good thing he's not asking me this when I'm in the bathroom. Not yet or end. I don't want to end yet. No, I end stream now. End.